Everything is a reflection of every single thing. Is the basis of pretty much everything. I just hung out with a group of people. It's too fucking serious. It's too fucking serious. I've got some mint in my mouth. Xylitol mint is good for the teeth. If you go out drinking, you should you bring them along with you, you know. And then when you finish drinking, and then you're just fucking talking for an hour or two, throw in the mints ASAP. Get the saliva production going. It's gonna help you fucking help your teeth, because teeth are a bitch. My face is a bitch. Looks like shit. No wonder what I'm gonna tell you tonight aspired. That's not even the fucking word. No wonder what happened tonight happened. Whatever, but anyway, it's not even that big of a deal. But I will share it with you. It's a little bit. It's just a little bit more illuminating than I already was illuminated. But it's like, fuck, bro. I'm ugly as shit. Why am I ugly as shit? Because I have not been living by my spirit. I have not been yeah, just doing what I know is right. We got a little touch of that mint right there, but doing what I know is right and fuck everyone else kind of shit. I've been just like, what have I been doing? Trying to like fit as much pleasure as possible into each day, sort of, mostly. Past few months and past year and a half and shit, past a year. It makes an impact. It makes an impact on your face. My face is fatter. It's older. It's looking like shit, especially in this lighting. Holy fuck, does it look bad. I try to change the camera angle to make it look less shitty. That's reality. I'm either I've already accepted or I will accept soon where I am, and I'm gonna move forward and grow from there. But god damn. Well, anyway, okay, I'll tell you the story of tonight. So, the story of tonight is essentially the story that is probably happened with at least 700,000. It might be 7 million or 70 million. I would guess. Wait a second. 70 million. It could be more than 70 million. Alright, less than 7 billion times in the, existence of our fucking universe and shit. The girl that I don't pay any attention to, which happens to be the less attractive girl, she is attracted to me. And then the girl that I spend all the time talking to is like, nah, that kind of shit, bruh. And that girl, the more attractive girl, she's not even that attractive. And so it kind of hurt. It kind of like, I was about to say it kind of hurts even more, but am I feeling pain right now? Not really, which is a good thing. Which is a good, it's good. I feel good about that, not feeling pain and shit. But it is still, it was a little bit of, just like, whatever. But it's like it was so fast, so rapidly, instantaneously fast that I realized what do you call it? Just realized how do you say it? Sorry, give me a moment. I apologize for that, but just realize it's a real simple word, so it's pretty sad that I didn't get it really quick, but realize the reality. That's what's so sad that I didn't get so quick, but realize the reality of the situation, and it's that Dude, I was a 7. Maybe I got to a strong 7 at certain points, certain days. My hair was flipped in a certain way, but fuck the hair in a certain way. What it really is, it's your spirit. It's how you're living. It's are you doing what you believe and what you know is right and shit. What you believe is right. And I have fallen away from that for quite a while. And the longer that you fall away from that, the uglier you get. The uglier you get. I have this same, yeah, similar, if not, honestly, if not better swagger than I did. And swagger, I'm just meaning, the way I'm carrying myself and talking and presenting myself. Same, if not slightly better than I did. Let's call it 10 years ago. But, dude, also, hey, part of it you can't avoid. I'm aging, you're aging, everyone's aging. But since we're talking about me, I've aged the last 10 years. Yeah, sure, of course I look shittier, whatever. But I know for a fact the last 6 to 12 months I have not lived by my spirit. Longer than that, to be honest. My whole life. Except for a few moments. No, more than a few moments, but I'm just gonna say some random shit here. See what coalesces, but basically singing, creating song, creating film, acting. These things I love the most. I've never created much film. A little bit, not really. But I have created a lot of music, and I feel like being pensive right now and not talking and just thinking and just whatever. I feel like smoking a joint. I quit weed yesterday. And god damn do I feel like smoking a joint right now. Holy fucking macaroni and sausage capronis, bro. I have a fucking vape pen. I could get high right now. I could get high. People are screaming around me and shit, but yeah, I felt that scream. Damn, that was a good scream, actually. I want to see who did that and talk to him, but I have much more to say and much more to share, much more to postulate on. Basically, your pleasure. If you want to take anything away from this, which if you don't, you probably are of the lesser amount of people watching this. I would say most people take away from this, even if you already knew, let it reinforce then if you already knew, but if you didn't know, every moment of pleasure, every decision you make to just have some pleasure for the night and just fucking pleasure yourself and shit. It adds up. And an easy way to tell that is neck fat. See, okay, I was exaggerating it there, right? But a normal stance for me would be right here, right? But I've still got at least half to 80% of as much as when I was exaggerating it. Neck fat, bro. The entire universe comes down to neck fat. I'm joking. But it does, though. It does. Each little thing is a fucking, symbolism, is a fucking representation of every other thing. in a lot of ways, probably most ways, almost every way, perhaps every single way, but at least a lot of ways. All I'm saying is, if you didn't understand what I'm saying from that, and what I said, I think at the very beginning, is your, like, what is going to be on the other end of your pleasure and your decisions that you know are not good for you, but you're just doing for pleasure, sort of thing. Everything on the other end of that, the output, is going to manifest as neck fat. And neck fat alone. No. I'm just joking. I'm having fun. It's not even... Okay. Neck fat, as well as cheek fat, as well as... probably the way you carry yourself as well. Your confidence. Your ability to carry yourself in a way that you're just telling the truth on everything. Because that's the sickest way to live. That is the sickest way. And what I mean by sickest is the best. The best way to live. If you can be honest in every single fucking moment to the absolute T, that is the epitome of fucking life. I mean the epitome of being a man, at least. I only know what it's like to be a man, so I'm assuming man, but I can't be that bad as a woman, to be completely honest, too. I'm sure there's certain nuances to that. Whatever the fuck. But there's no way, if you're a woman watching this, that you aren't going to benefit from trying to be more honest and not giving into pleasure. And, you know, well, that's basically shit I've said in this, right? But it does, dude. It does. Like, every little fucking one, dude. Every little fucking joint. You know, whatever it is. Joints for me, right? Joints. What else? You know, other shit. Whatever the fuck. It all shows in your face. I mean, okay, I could be wrong about anything I've ever said, anything I will say, anything, you know, I'm saying right now, but I believe it does show in your face. And my face, I'm going to look at it right now. It's a fucking shadow of its former self. It's about like 40%. As good looking as it was. I'm just trying to be objective as possible. As clavicular as possible. No. I've seen clavicular on like one or two podcasts. I think I saw him on Matan. I just watched it for fun. Hey, everyone has some things they're right about. But I would venture to guess that clavicular is wrong about most of the stuff he's saying, but I haven't even heard all of the stuff he's saying, so this is a very far venture. But just the idea that it's the only thing that matters is the looks. Like, if he... I should give him more of a chance before I talk so much shit. Because I'm pretty anti just like looks are the only thing that matters. However, a big part of what I'm saying in this video is that your life, your thoughts, and your decisions show in your fucking face. And I'm grabbing here. I don't want to grab here and here because it will give me more acne. And if you didn't know, if you take nothing else from this video as a fucking 13, 14, 15, 16-year-old, 17 even, if you touch your face, if you touch your skin, you are putting the oils from your finger onto the, like, on top of the, whatever the fuck you call it. It's like, it's something called sebum. Look up sebum, sebum. And it basically, you put in these extra oils on your other parts of the face. Like, I would get the acne on my fucking mustache, my nose, right around here. It's the fucking worst. It blocks it. It blocks the sebum and thus acne forms. So do not touch your fucking face. Take your fucking shirt, go like this if you're itchy, and go like this. Wherever you got itch. You got itch here. You got itch here. Do that. It is better than getting the fucking acne. And even though my face is a fucking shadow of its former self, it's got a lot less acne. And I realize that that's partially the result of being older. I'm 33 years old. I've got a baby face, and yet I've aged significantly, and it's not the place that I really want to be in shit. I'm just gonna go in, 15 minutes. It's probably gonna end soon, so if you got this far, just know that, honestly, in the next 5 to 10 minutes, if I keep going, it's probably gonna cut off at, like, a fucking inopportune time. As it always does, as it often does, but, the girl tonight, she wasn't that amazing, but I was feeling her vibe to a certain degree. She seemed to be feeling mine to some degree, but also clearly I face reality in that it's pretty obvious. I could talk to my friend about it. I might tomorrow. I feel like I don't need to. It's pretty obvious. It's like he pulled her aside, talked to her, and she's like, nah, not really. She pulled aside the other girl that I wasn't talking to at all, who is less attractive physically. And she's like, oh, yeah, totally, you know? And I'm like, and it's like, dude, the truth is, what I thought to myself is how far I have fallen. How far I have fallen. That the unattractive girl, the less attractive girl is, that's the one that wants me. It's like, in my head, I'm the hottest version of myself. Not quite. 70 to 80%. But in reality, I'm like 30 to 40% of the hottest version of myself. In my head, I'm like just as hot as I was back when I was pulling girls at the level or above the level of the girl that essentially turned me down tonight without having to do it, but it's just fucking bullshit, dude. Sorry. That's the common thing I found myself saying and throughout my entire last 15 years or so. It's just fucking bullshit, dude. And in fact, it is not bullshit. And that's why I'm making this video. It's not bullshit. It's actually just science and fact and fucking spirit. And just the fact that you and me have not been living by, like, not been doing what they know is right. If you have been doing what you know is right and you're watching this video, alright. Respect. I would just assume that most people are in some spectrum able to relate to what I'm saying right now, and it's that we gotta quit porn. We gotta quit porn, gotta quit masturbating, gotta quit having sex. Gotta do semen retention. Because that solves all of it. If you're doing semen retention, you're not watching porn. If you're watching porn and on semen retention, you're fucking yourself. And just, there's no way. Mathematical impossibility to watch porn every day and not ejaculate. How long can you last? 3, 7, 14, 20 days at that? I doubt it. I doubt you can get to 20. If you do, cool. You're not making it to fucking 50. If you make it, whatever the fuck. My point is whatever. Hopefully you see my fucking point. Semen retention is the branch coverall of it all. And that's what it is. And that's what I'm doing. And I'm drunk as... I am drunk as a... Not that bad. 5.8 out of 10 right now. 6.1. Something in there. Then this guy fucking pull up in a fucking school bus. That's funny. The guy's pretty funny, actually. Yeah, did you hear that? I don't think you heard it, but he pulled out in a fucking school bus. School bus van sort of thing. I'm at a bar right now, and he said, some girls are screaming, and he said, "Show me your tits." Yeah. Solid. Um, where is there to go from here? Damn. That is not a bad ass at all. Oh my goodness. Not bad at all. Should I go inside and drink more? Hey, there's so many options to have. There's so many options to choose from. That chick is... She got a butt. I could go back in and drink more. I could just sleep right here. Literally, like, in the middle of a fucking decently busy intersection. I could drive while I do know that I am good enough to drive. Like, I could even have one or two more beers and know that I am not impaired enough to actually make mistakes on the road to cause someone else harm, but I know that I'm pretty dang confident I'm above the .08 amount that would, that whole legal shit. That decision's going to be made after this video. But those are pretty much the three options. There's always more options. I could run down the street and chat up the fucking homeless lady that was dragging a fucking little fucking carrier of whatever the fuck across the fucking pavement of just dragging like a little fucking, I don't know what you call that, little fucking snow fucking whatever the fuck. I'm sorry. Just a little fucking plastic little boat thingy she was dragging running across the street that had stuff in it. Who gives a fuck? Alright, so at this point, I've said it. I've said it in the beginning of the video. I've said it in the middle. I'll say it now, is that if you aren't living by your spirits, if you aren't doing what you know is right, then you are lessening yourself, and it gets away from you faster than you would guess. And I would highly recommend take 2 to 3 days, smoke as much weed, drink as much as you want. Do whatever the fuck, and then just fucking end it all with the idea. I mean, clearly, logically, you should just end it now. I'm saying this 2 to 3 day thing, you just, go get out of your system, whatever the fuck, but whatever it is, man. I've said enough. I've said too much. It doesn't feel good to have the only girl attracted to you be like a solid 2.8 out of 10. When you used to be a 7 out of 10, and I thought I'm not as good as I used to be. I'm somewhere between like a 5 and a 6, but nope, here's a 2.8. Here is a 2.8. Oh. A nice slap to reality.